Most social media saviors are fixed. Marks must be made. Knowledge more is when the run and be strong. I rose up, took a shower, purified my auric field. Took copper for a wall to ensure my chlorophyll is pumped. Done some pros for sure, I'm more to build. Solid foundation, my crown chakra core and heal. Pound the pavement, sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war. Man or woman and child, read the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple, highest form, spiritualities, how you would teach math. A humble beach is still a beach. Now feel the beach raft, brain fire on them as the internet forms. Sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its forms. Establish big house so she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her made the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fake. Marks must we make. Knowledge more is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her made the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fake. Marks must we make. Knowledge more is when rhyme and bass drop. The next host, note to self, quit playing, hit the gas. This shaft is called my turn, take the risk and fast. Most of them got vaccinated with chips in their ass, plus rappers sacrificing each other for grits of their cash. Session, watch videos with other subliminals, predictive programming, weirdo, strong menstrual shows. The land's contaminated, fruits and vegetables, black minerals, the water and skies I fry. Nuclear chemicals, technology got me here in front of my desktop, perusing these beats and whatnot for my best option, contemplating which bar will next pop to unlock the minds that are stuck within a Xbox off the chart. I continue to climb, watching the rest flop like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark water. I'm on the front line, X marks the spot. I shine because of her, for she's the best sport. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks must we make. Knowledge more is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks must we make. Knowledge more is when the run and bass drops. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the great patriarch. Honor and respect to our ancestors. Sure, you've always had a father. Off of your flow, with your fire starter, the holes of your glow. But the trail I've blazed, I pray you turn from it. The hell I've raised, I pray you don't burn from it. The work I put in, I pray that you earn from it. The mistakes I've made, I pray that you learn from it. You my splitting image, little darker, little taller. I'm a shot caller, though you just a little baller. But chief, I'm still teaching you like he got shame. My healing, reaching you despite me, lock and chain. Black hills speaking true, you ignite lots of pain. I feel the releasing of lightning and drops of rain from the sound cloud. You shine like me, the crown's proud. But unlike me, shine, you haven't turned down loud.
What's up? What's up? I'm gonna play O's and we're gonna get into it. Bring a lot of people up in here. Go and get your Hebrew brothers and sisters, get your Latino, Spanish speaking, whatever they want to be called. There are about 20 different names. Get your light-skinned brothers and sisters, get your African Americans, get your Africans, get everybody, bring them up in here. Bring your little fake Jew motherfuckers around up in here. And I ain't gonna cuss a lot. When I talk about y'all, I'm gonna call you what you is. Except for the religious ones who hold to the Torah and the King James Version. Yes, there are. There are so-called Ashkenaz, Khazarian, whatever made up name, the 13 families decide to call them, all right, who practice on the King James and the Torah. Bring them up in here so I can get them their kudos. And then bring your Talmudic punks up in here. And the weak niggas who serve you motherfuckers. That's the only cussing I'm gonna do. Y'all think that's cussing, but I told y'all it's not. I showed it it's not, but you know. Dark chocolate, man. You want better iron absorption from your greens? Drink some, and you want copper, selenium? Drink you some dark chocolate. God, it's just nasty. It's not really nasty, it's a bitter.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful. You want to be like Trump. Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's how it all is. And it's like nobody ever stopped.
Oh, that's the shit. I'm gonna get into it. I gotta pull something up real quick because I didn't pull it up. I just wanted to, make sure people got up in here. Hot water. Thank goodness this thing is pretty much waterproof. Woo, thank goodness. Curse of Ham's, a curse of Canaan. These idiots don't know nothing. Okay. Okay. No, just don't need to save it. Bullshit. All right. So Today, I go to a certain place and I get my teas and stuff, right? And the kids are young, you know, mostly from immigrants. And their history is based on the Zionist Hollywood narrative. Yes, Zionist Hollywood narrative. All right, I'm gonna shut you out in a minute. And the majority of people going back into the 80s and 90s, I believe, bought into that. Now, we already know there's a bunch of so-called melanated Negroes, or whatever you want to call them, who push this shit, whether it be in education or subjugation, but those who were paid. Now, y'all have this thing where they call the 13 families of black nobility, right? The black nobility refers to Roman aristocratic families that sided with the papacy after the 1870 fall of Rome. They were always behind most of the stuff, but they parlay with things that you can't see or don't remember. Fall of Rome, with key, all right, the 1870 fall of Rome, with key enduring families including the Colonna, Massimo, Orsini, Odefruspolo, Palmavicini, Theodore, Sachet, Burgundies, Odescalin. That's not all of it, because the Lees, the Bushes, it goes on. Some say black meaning dark skin. Well, first let's look at this fake narrative, right? Which they say the old Germanic, I'm part German, right? I'll get into the genealogy thing too, because some people are having a hard time with that. Misconceptions, all right? Old Germanic, the word for black primarily derives from Proto-Germanic blackas, B-L-A-K-K-A-Z. Burn, dark, which evolved into Old English Blake, B-L-A-E-C, all right? Old Norse blacker and Old High German blah. And historically implied a burned or charred appearance. Another separate Proto-Germanic term for black was Schwarz, which Adolf Hitler was. So we know that this Hitler was fake. World War I Hitler, they gave you a fraud. Y'all need to know this, because we keep going this Hitler was black bullshit. He fought in World War I, so we know that when he was subjugated, they put a pawn up in there because they have to use things. So he was dead. So World War II, he died somewhere when they won the war, and then they put that fake motherfucker up in there who took on the name because he believed that's why he was a vegan. Pale skins coming from the Caucasus, we'll get into that, all right? Because people think that white comes from this narrative of albino. No, albinism, there's Chinese, there's African, and the new term, American Negro albinos, who are really damn near white and light-skinned folk who are albino. That albinism is not that, all right? The original Caucasians were dark melanated people, and if you watch, well, you know, I like to joke about, how's it going, you know? Uncle Ruckus, my Vitilago, right? This is what you're dealing with. And how did it happen? It doesn't matter how it happened, but these individuals became that. Why do I say that? Because if you go back to the English bullshit narrative, right? When you said, yes, the word black can mean pale because it's Proto-Indo-European root. Black, meant to shine a gleam. It didn't mean that, but anyway, leading to Old English words like black, bright, shining, pale, and bleak, dark, black, creating confusion where black could mean pale or bright, while bleak meant, and they threw that in and made a confusion to think was that's not how it was in its origin, all right? While bleak meant dark, with Middle English often being ambiguous sometimes, sometimes meaning either. This shared root explains connections to words like blank, pale, white, and bleach. Albinism and the light-skinned folk, we call them white, which is far from it. That was what black was in its origin, because the Old English was never there, and I've studied linguistics for a long fucking time, from the 70s. Now, when you look at the black nobility, it refers to Roman aristocrats, right? Right? Ain't that what it do? Okay. All right, let's go over here. Okay. The curse of Canaan. All right. Why do we say this? The text specifies Canaan, not Ham, was cursed. All right. That means Ham, son of who? Right? All them people were motherfuckinated. So the curse of Canaan, excuse my language, but it is what it is, originated from Genesis 9, people. And saw Noah curse his grandson Canaan to be servants of servants, subservient to his uncle Shem and Japheth, to his to his sons Shem and Japhet. I'm tired of these Hebrew niggas fucking it up. I'm tired of these pale skins with a fake ass Christian Emmanuel with us. An individual that was no more than 4'8", 5 foot tall, walked with a hump, had a crooked leg, an ugly ass face only a mother could love, a big ass bush on his head. When they killed him, they figured they got rid of all the things that we were capable of. All right? So, in this, to his uncle Shem and Japhet, this occurred after Canaan's father Ham saw Noah naked and intoxicated, leading to the curse. He didn't curse Ham. He adored, he loved him because he took the time, yet he was not, because that means you see. But you shouldn't be seeing, because if you see that and it bothers you, it's a perverted eye. You motherfucker, and he convinced to cover him. I am so tired of this wayward shit. Doesn't matter. The delusion of Yaqub, which is Jacob, and y'all know what that means, right? Do y'all know what that really means? I'm gonna let y'all figure it out because I haven't heard nobody say nothing about the truth of it. So the young man, mama's Chinese, Singapore, don't know that there's no such thing, but he grew up in Louisiana. They got farm and all this, that, and other. What did these fake Zionists do? What did they do? What did they do in the last term? They brought all these immigrants in here. What did they do in Germany? They brought all the immigrants. What did they do in World War I when they had all them cousins? The Bolsheviks do, even in Prussia. They brought all the immigrants in. Now they got these monkeys pushing them all out, and most people don't know what's really going on because they're conservative with their own feelings, and liberal make the world blue. That means a false democracy when you look at the Star of Rim fam, whatever you want to call it. Y'all refuse to undulate and see something different because you want to hold on to the world they gave you and you have no clarity. You know why pale skins can't police the motherfucking world? Because it ain't in you, the righteous deed and heart. You have been further subjugated and removed. The Zionists had to bring the so-called Negro into confusion, which is written in the goddamn Torah, even in the Talmud and in the King James Version. If you want to use those as bibliographies. I'm going to say it again. You pale skins and those who are influenced to think that straight hair and all that other stuff means something, you are farther deceived than any fucking body. You never accomplished nothing. You haven't made anything to maintain, and you did not create something. Invent anything worthwhile that is being weaponized to be used against anyone. On the leisure of your exploration and ideology of conversions, you run around with the world that we gave you. Stolen, actually. You know, like they used to say it was a Negro world, Negro land, Negro mountain, Head Bell Trail, Negro Trail, Negro Road. They was all over this motherfucker. Germany and Europe too. India, fake ass India, Ethiopia. They redistributed and changed it after every fucking war. Friggin' war, excuse me. Genealogy. I'm always telling you, my mother's anywhere. Ain't no such thing as a fucking Cherokee. German. And Gula. Gula Geechee was Seminole. I don't ever say Seminole, but it's facts. Same on my father's side. Chickasaw the Chata. Han of the Cathay. The Coolies. These motherfuckers don't even know what it is. I'm talking to a kid with China. They don't tell them nothing. And Costa Rican. Negroes. Y'all have no fucking idea. They gave us a handful of shots because they knew it was a timeline. They gave us shots that knew that would activate at a certain time. Oh, these motherfuckers know a lot of shit. Y'all have no fucking clue. Well, experiment on the rest of you. increasing the voluptuousness of certain pale skins who don't even know that they've got a ton of Negro blood in them, or black, whatever, pale skin, or whatever the fuck. The Caucasian people are melanated people that for some reason all of a sudden became light skinned. They had straight hair, just like the people in the Witch-Called Islands. The blonde, straight, wavy hair. And we can go on and on for that. Who's all caught up in the, look at my long, beautiful hair bullshit. Asserted by the Zionist Hollywood narrative that reprogrammed to redistribute an ideology, a new world. We already went through the George Orwellian factor. Mark Twain and sold some of them. You've had, phenomenally, you've had our beloved brother, Kiramil, show you Napoleon wasn't who they say it was. Even Napoleon's troops decimated by winter, but what kind of winter? A nuclear winter, motherfuckers. He was melanated. Christopher Columbus didn't exist. They tried to add the real name to Christopher Columbus like it was two different persons. No, two different names that belong to one person. No, that's two. They gave you a fake person and hid the original one until we started talking about the original one. Salvador, what was his name again? Tired of saying these things y'all supposed to know. That they came here speaking what? Hebrew. Understanding Hebrew. They keep telling you so it just. Well, them faggots got scared like a motherfucker. I ain't even said nothing. Create something while walking in another's shoes. Exactly. No, we back on. What's going on? Let me shut everybody. I didn't share it. Don, what's up, beloved? You taking a spell while other spells are taking. Exactly. Oh, what's up, baby? I hope y'all got everybody watching this motherfucker. My fault. Hey, Rock the World, what's going on? What's happening? Black Flag, what's happening? What's going on? Y'all don't do this with hate, y'all. I do this for educate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the misnomers. Yep. We're supposed to be together, and these motherfuckers can't figure it out. Charles, what's happening, man? Hey, worldwide, what's going on in South Africa? Classic Americans, don't be disrespectful in here, brother. All right, I'm teaching because we're all related, goddammit. How can you create something? When I tell y'all, I know what I'm talking about, beloveds. I know exactly what I'm talking about. There's no one that can shine a light or hold anything as far as information to me. All right? No one. I keep giving y'all little excerpts, puzzle pieces, riddles. All these bastards running around like they good one. I don't like calling them bastards because they're ill-informed and some of them took on and some of them might have been told the truth. I don't know. Don't care. Don't want to know. They got to get to work too. Okay? Take the time and look at these things. I'm not just throwing them out there just to go. I'm putting them out there because I want y'all to research them and everything. You know what I'm saying? Research them. All right? I'm going to get up on this thing. I got to get to go in here, get the router fixed right. I got to put my little bit on. I got to get up on, shave it off. I got to be working 3 o'clock today. All right? There's no hate, man. I'm just tired of this shit. People in the world are so conflicted. Like every time before a war, they brought immigrants in. Then they dispersed. Then you got a bunch of fake-ass Jews or converts get killed because of the part they fought. They're not us. They can never be us. I wouldn't give a damn if they got a Negro baby and they had raped her over and over and their children for 3 or 5 generations. They're no longer us. The mind state, the gut, the heart, they're no longer. That doesn't remove them, but it's conditioned to be against their own. Then you have all these new age Caucasians who don't even know who they are because they've been in a world of delusion and frauds. So-called Chinese don't even know their origin. In fact, that Hindus, you see who's playing a part in the caste system of them hybrid Khazars or whatever you want to call them. And with all the information out there and everybody's still running around. It's funny that they take our money, 100 billion, whatever they've been given, and they tell them to have babies like crazy. While we over here and our dumbass women are running around having abortions. Dumbasses, we're supposed to multiply. You don't take niggas that don't know shit and have sex with women who don't know nothing. Who can't tap into their ancestors who are with them. You dumb women are so worried looking for a pudding nigga. You don't even know what instead of getting a roughneck who actually knows how to go out there and till the soil. Who know how to handle this, that, and other and work on some shit and fix some goddamn things. Now you run to the motherfucker in the delusion of homosexual goddamn rap artists and everything else, thinking that's the way to go, worried about it, he's down low, and then next thing you know, y'all fighting and shooting and beating each other because you're stupid. You listen to dumbass Cardi B's and Sexy Reds and all that other stuff. You're looking at the music industry when they were telling you sit this thing about ready to get rid of Shaka Khan, and they got rid of 2 more beautiful sisters, and yet you don't even hear the motherfucking magic from the 60s and 70s because you're so stuck in the new ethics of it that was controlled by the very Zionists that manipulated motherfuckers on videos, photographs, as they always do. An unrighteous telling you they're righteous, you see they're unrighteous, and you still amalgamate that way, thinking you know something. I told you I saw how it ends, and I'm not making it. I don't give a fuck about them 13 fam, whatever the fuck else is out there. I hate them goddamn dreams. But I've accepted. I don't give a fuck how they feel if they do right. Intimidated? What kind of power is that? I don't care about none of that shit. Bunch of dumbasses. I prove to you who original firefighters. Ain't it funny how we policed it? With all these immigrants coming here and we had to clean the shit up. All of a sudden now it's a bunch of immigrants running around in their delusion of black and this, that, doing dumb shit because they have no fucking clue believing in the fake ass white world that Zionists are still preaching and pushing. Because they're too stupid to get their heads out their ass, inbreeding and everything else, to figure it out and be more compliant on the right side of things while they're getting ready to destroy their goofy asses anyway. There's a reason why they hate Christianity, you stupid fucks. Anyway, besides all that, how's y'all's day going? Well, let me show y'all. This is what I'm going to be using here. All right, so this is Sedona Red. This is going to be my stain. Okay? Once I get the stain down, it'll probably take next week, but I got to seal it soon, though. This is what the still I'll be using, okay? Now, for those who know, Minimax is excellent. Hellsman Spear Urethane, I've got to go and this is what I just put new filters in it, but I got to get something a little better. That's why I got to be outside. It's not going to affect nobody like that. It'll have more effect on me than anybody else. I had to go and get a nice pole so I can roll the sides out. I had to order a couple people. They only had one, so I said, hold it. I paid for it. They're going to hold it. I had to pay for new pieces of plywood because I got to cut the top down about 1.5 to 2 feet at an angle. So where you see it like this, it's going to come down about like that. From that point, not all the way from the half quarter, and the 3/4 is going to come down like that. So where I sleep at, sitting up and everything else, and the TV will be against the wall, and that's where the window, the polycarbonate, which is going to take a few months to get the feeds up. Y'all don't donate to help me or anything, so I could dig it. I appreciate you. You know, I don't like asking for something. I figured y'all would be grateful, you know, getting information to have something over the years. For those of you who went back and watched my videos and it's starting to ring, get close to you. I think Tom, Niece, and a few other people actually went back and started watching my videos, and they're seeing. When you first watch, it had your feelings. When you put feelings on the emotion side, you watch, and now they watch all the time. You start to actually hear and see things. And I told y'all to do that, but people are, and I appreciate the new subscribers, all of you. But this is the poll I'm going to use, you know. So, and I got a whole lot of other stuff. But right now, I got I'm going to go around back when I get ready to stain it because the polyurethane, there's nobody around now to worry about the homes. But or I might go to a BLM where there's nothing at. So I got this one, a black one, as far as my plastic drop cloth. I didn't want a material one. I wanted something where it can get on and not go into the soil. All right. My damn cowboy hat. Oh my goodness. My Stetson. Oh, there my baby is. Oh, they always pop it back the way they're supposed to. Anyway, I'm going to eat a little something, but before I eat, because I want to wait a little longer, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to get my rails set up again because I was tampering them, see how they fit. Get them set up. I had to change the bit out. Well, I actually kept the other bit. I had to get another bit. I think this was like $30-something, 38. I had to get the Diablo. Ain't that something? The straight bit. I have the one that's to give a little edge around, and I'll use that once I get everything lined up perfectly. Then I get up there and get the fiberglass. So what I'm going to be doing today is pretty much getting some staining going. I can go ahead and have staining and get the rest, but I need to get up there and get the edge right, and then I got to cut out all this fiberglass I got, get it all mixed up and roll and get the 2 coats on and get the second, because it's 2 different forms of fiberglass I'm using. So that way it's sealed up top. Then I can worry about getting the sides. But I'm not doing this part and this part, because all it's coming down, and these 2 got to come off. That one over there is actually pretty good with the tongue oil, the weathering and everything. And then I got to put some screws in the back here. I've got to go ahead. I'm gonna wait until next week to pick up this thing so I can fiberglass from the inside, and then I can fill it. Put this wood filler, it's kind of thick, in the middle part, unless I get these damn jacks, which I got to go to the RV. There's like 5 different places. One's about almost an hour away, but the other ones are anywhere from 22 to in between 30 jacks that I want. And I don't want to spend a lot of fiat. It ain't like I got a whole lot or whatever, you know what I'm saying? See you. All right, and that's what I'm doing, okay? So let me go in here, get this situated, or I can sit right here and get it situated. My ladder's down. I got to pull that out so I can go up here and pull my jackery out and just zoom around and get it lined up. I've got to get another, which call, because I would just go live and let y'all watch me doing it without talking and all that. But let me go ahead and I just had it. I would say that's based on an emotion and a feeling. The reason why I did this, because after talking to these cats, I don't care if they're gay or whatever, some people just don't have their heads right. And you can see when they come from Cali and stuff, or certain places where they live for a little while, they come with this mannerism that is a disease. And it's not a disease to me. It's a disease to them. That's why I say this. Y'all think that I'm doing it because I don't care. Y'all care more than anything. Otherwise, y'all wouldn't come over here. They wouldn't be worried about, let's not worry about who's coming to watch and all the other dumb shit. I say what the fuck I say because I literally mean it. All right? I asked them to stop. Leave me alone. And they're too pragmatic in their fucking level of stupidity. It don't matter about the things that y'all don't know about. All right? I didn't make up the guy with the eyes closing 2 different ways. I don't give a fuck. And what I saw as a youngling, the fact that I was abused for the first 6 years of my lives in a way that was fucking beyond traumatic. I got to see shit, poke dead bodies and all that goofy shit. Things that should never fucking happen. And you got these monkeys who like to go to certain parties and everything. They're all over the place, partaking baby bloods. They don't care. Some of these motherfuckers running around with expensive cars have made babies. That's why their asses all in the gym getting plastic surgery and sold them. Y'all have no fucking clue. It ain't none of my business. But there's a reality to the goofy shit. All right? That's why they always peeking their goofy ass head in. Worry about what the fuck I'm saying. Worry about what the fuck you've done and what you're doing, you dumb fucks. There's people out there, Jake Shields, a ton of people saying all kind of shit, learning truths and all that. It ain't got to come from me. I'm just here saying there's little things, nuances that nobody pays attention to, and it's all right there in front of you. Don't worry about these monkeys that they put in cabs and this, that, and trucks and everything waiting so they can do dumb shit. Their time is coming too. And then they have no fucking clue, comfortable in that little fake world. Right? I figured y'all would have figured that shit out long ago. Anyway, I got to get to doing what I need to do. All right? And I'll come on a little later. I got to get this shit locked out. All right? It's going to be about 4 or 5 days of getting this done. I don't hate nobody. I just don't have it in me. I hate certain things. Well, Zionists. That's the name. But other than that, I don't like stupid. Never did. even when I did stupid shit. I didn't like it, obviously, because otherwise I'd still be doing it. But then when I accepted who I was, motherfuckers tried to poison. And then the shit they've been trying lately, the fact that my phone stays at a higher motherfucking hertz, rats, whatever, the fact that they don't know to fucking slow down because they're too fucking gone. I don't have to sit here saying calling it no more and eradicate. I don't have to say none of that shit. How y'all can't see this simple shit? Doesn't mean that everybody's bad, but some people y'all gonna follow because your emotions and feelings, and it's gonna get y'all caught up in a whole lot of shit. There's a reason why they're going terroristic actions, death threats, and all this other shit. Y'all under a deep, heavy fucking spell by the definition of what you think magic is. And you know, I gotta take my hat off to it because the shit is pretty fucking awesome. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I know that y'all like, wait a minute, after all that, you're gonna say, yes. Who the fuck cannot appreciate such a fucking well done job, man? And I told y'all, though I'm not the bad guy, I'm not a good guy. When you really look at it, holy shit. Now, just because I talked the way I did, don't mean no, hey man, listen. Boy, this is some top motherfucking official shit. I gotta take my hats off to him. The fuck? Do I look retarded? And how about I look at y'all? What are y'all doing to curb or contradict the shit? Nothing. I can't take my hat off to y'all. Y'all running around doing exactly what they conditioned y'all and programmed to do. Fighting. That's how they get the world wars, you dumbasses. And then they put people up in front of you that seem like they care. They talk like they care because of certain backgrounds. And y'all believe in that shit. Yeah. I can't take my hat off to y'all being fucking stupid. Anyway, y'all have a magnificent fucking day. I'll see y'all later, man. Who's that? Some playbook for millennia. Yeah. Then the sneezing ran away. I was sneezing all day into the morning until I figured the breath of walk completely. You just stopped there. Awesome. Love to all. Magnificently. Something wrong. I was going to read some of your stuff. I didn't hit the thing, so I don't know as far as like the filter. I don't know if there's certain messages that I'm missing. You know what I mean? A lot of times I miss them. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I appreciate y'all, man. And look, if the other ones come in and speak your mind. Come in and speak your fucking mind. Don't be a fraud. Don't be fake. Don't worry. It ain't like I'm gonna come and fucking hunt you down some dumb shit for what? Am I emotional? I'm not emotionally pressed like that. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna share some shit. It's up to you to figure it out. It's all a stage. All of them are involved. What's so hard to see about that? Damn, I see it. You don't see it? Come on. Janine, with the one that had the Judge TV, right? She talking about all this 2A shit. They want to take your guns because they know that you can fight back, even though they got shit that y'all can't even imagine. They know it. And y'all gonna get right into it because y'all are die as fuck. I can sell all my shit. I don't care about having guns and shit. I really don't. Not at all. But that's a whole nother dialect. Appreciate y'all. If you want to donate. If you don't, you know, you don't have to. Motherfuckers are penny pinchers, right? You're not even holding yourselves in the truth of your existence. You're being the very thing that they create. Try to get y'all to free yourselves by helping and assisting and working with me. But no, you got your own plans, bullshit plans. I got an idea, I'm doing what somebody else doing. All for perversion of existence instead of freeing yourself completely. Have a good one.